Join me as I dive into the chaos to try to create the worst sim family ever. Let's see how chaotic and disastrous this can get. The primary focus of this challenge is not necessarily what they're wearing. Yes, the clothes that they're wearing could lead to their personality, but my goal here is for them to look as sweet as possible and nice, but after you look at their personality traits, they are not nice or kind at all. I did spend a lot of time, unfortunately, on their outfits. That's just because that's just what I do, unfortunately. When I was trying to figure out the traits that I wanted for them, I was trying to think of the worst traits possible, at least in my opinion. So there is some overlap, and so she is basically is mean and chased by death and erratic, and her goal is just to have crazy criminal behavior, and she hates everything except for everything that's evil. So I had a lot of fun with this because it's not how I typically play, so it kind of gave me a little bit of a challenge. And I actually ran out of like the points that are in the top right hand corner of that characteristics box. And so I was like, well, I mean, I don't know if I ever plan to play with this family, but I I could have some fun with it because it isn't typically how I play. And so then I moved on to the husband or to the spouse, and I try not to change them too much. Again, because I was trying to make them look charming and kind and not necessarily evil. Like, you would walk up to them and try to have a conversation, but then whenever you actually get to know them, they're actually quite crazy. Whenever I was designing their traits or choosing the traits for them, I also wanted to create cohesiveness within the family. So it's just like, well, we think that we're great, but people from the outside think that we're nuts, which is like, we don't know what they're talking about. So I also made him hate everything that was, I guess, quote unquote, normal or against how everything like I would play. And I think I don't know if I ran out of points for him. And I was trying to choose some scary names. So, like Annabelle, Chucky, and Carrie, and there's Rosemary. I did switch some around, and so like there's Charles and then there's Chucky. You'll see that a little bit later. But I also tried to transfer the traits over to kids. Like, what would that look like in a kid? It's like, oh, so she's athletic or she's likes to play, and so it makes it easier for her to steal things. I don't know. I again, that's not typically the traits that I play with. And yeah, I named her Carrie. I named her Rosemary. And I knew that I was wanting the first daughter or the first maid daughter to have a sibling. And so I was going to make her a sister, but I was wanting to make her an older sister. And I think, in my opinion, the oldest sister is worse than the younger sister. I mean, she's had more time with her evil parents. So, but she also has like the Chucky colored hair. I could have named her Charlie. That would have been funny. Oh my gosh, I should have done that. But I didn't. I wanted her traits to look a little different than the rest of her family, mainly the aspiration, because she wants to have a lot of money, but she wants to steal it and be evil at the same time. So then I made the brother, and I was wanting him to kind of match his dad a little bit by having the black hair. So I made him a social butterfly, but I made him mean because I was wanting him to be a little bit charming, but I don't think that we have a charming trait here in The Sims 4. So I was just kind of wanting him to be a little bit more charming. So I do hope that you guys enjoyed this video. We are nearing the end of it. And if you'd like, please like the video, subscribe, leave a comment, tell me what you would like to see, what you don't like. I enjoy reading all the comments, even if they're mean. So thanks, and have a great rest of your day. Bye.